Hello, my darlings. I'm actually going to take a few days since Facebook is playing a little hardball with me and it demonetized all of my stuff. I cannot post anything for my subscribers in the subscribers hub in Facebook anymore. Now, I had warned everybody to do their best to switch over to Patreon because I kind of felt this coming. My guides warned me. So what we're going to do is for the next few days, I'm going to be posting zodiac readings, and then I'm just going to make them available to everyone. It should be for subscribers, but I can't post for subscribers only. So on Patreon, also YouTube, wherever, I'm going to post these for everyone. And then once we go past the expiration date that I had told my subscribers on Facebook, I'm going to go back to only subscribers on Patreon, and then just the free readings on Facebook. Okay, so let's get started. Let's look into Scorpio. We're going to do monthly readings. Well, I don't know if I should call it monthly because honestly, the cards make it feel like it's for the holidays. So let's do a holiday reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for the holidays? What does Scorpio need to know? We've got, feasting, very holiday-like. Self-care. Okay, so we've got 14, feasting, which is a 5. It says, let us feast upon the nourishing and be thankful for thy feast, nor here or there, yet everywhere it be. And then self-care, which is the 31, also a 4. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the parts in which surrender thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. And candle magic. Finger the spine and caress thy lips. Light the spells spilling from your grips. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let's read the messages, starting with candle magic, number 2. 2, 6, and 4. 2, 5, and 4 might be important to somebody. Okay, so the keywords with this one are intention, prayer, and hope. This card says, perhaps more than any time of the year, the holidays are perfect for lighting the night with candles. They are carriers of your intentions, invocation, and hopes for brighter days. It is common to light a candle for prayers, and it represents the divine's presence in both religious and magical or pagan practices. The simple act of lighting candles reminds you that light can always be found, even in the darkest places. And that light represents a hope that all will be well. Candle magic is burning in your spread to inform you that your prayers have been received. If you're seeking a positive sign for your situation, know that this is it. You must have hope that things will work out in your favor. Additionally, the cosmic forces that be are lighting a pathway for you to receive even more blessings in your life. Your spiritual support team is always with you and will show you the way when you cannot see it clearly. Receiving candle magic is a sign that you are headed for peaceful times. Oh, how nice. Okay. Number 14, feasting. Okay, the keywords for this one are having enough, nourishment, and providing. In ancient times, there would have been a lot of worry during the winter season. Your ancestors would have had to conserve as much food as possible, fearing their families wouldn't have enough to survive. When Yule came around, your ancestors would drink and celebrate as a signal of faith in the brighter days to come. Sorry, long day. Most of the modern world doesn't need to worry about having enough food, but the fear of not having enough still exists in different ways. You are being guided to challenge your limiting beliefs around scarcity. You can be generous with your time and resources, knowing that what you give will be returned tenfold. Allowing yourself to give despite your concerns lets the universe know you will be provided for. The more you trust in having enough, the more the universe rewards this faith with more abundance. Do not sacrifice moments to nourish your mind, body, and soul because of fear. As you confront your limiting beliefs, more pathways to wealth will be provided to you. Oh, how nice. Okay. And self-care, number 31. Keywords for this one are balance and priorities. Taking time for self-care is about more than baths, candles, and cups of tea. There are many ways to embrace self-care. You may need to nurture your social self-care by spending more time with family and loved ones. You may need to engage in more creative self-care by allowing yourself to make a mess and opening yourself up to creative expression. You may need to nourish your career self-care by taking a class or cleaning out old files. The most important thing about self-care is maintaining a balance across all areas of your life. Examine the areas of your life that have been neglected by exploring other cards in your reading or pulling additional cards for clarity. What have you ignored in favor of something else? And what can you do today to pay more attention to this area? Do not take these things for granted. You never know when it will be the last time you will get a chance to spend you'll get a chance to spend it's supposed to say time. Spend time with someone. You may think some things are here forever, only to find that these situations, people, connections, and opportunities have slipped you by in your neglect. Not only that, but by not tending to all areas of your life, you may find that you have felt incomplete. There isn't any one part of the life that can create complete happiness on its own. Okay. So the area of your life that you need to tend to, I think, would be your the way you see abundance, the way you see manifestation, possibly the way you see because this is talking about there's an area of your life that you need to tend to. Candle magic's talking about there's an area of your life that you need to set intentions for, pray about. And feasting is about abundance, about what you have. Let's see. What's the message for Scorpio? Strength card. Okay. What's the message for Scorpio? Page of Canes, which is the Page of Swords. See? Opening the mind. The Sun. Let's see. Eight of Gifts, or the Eight of Pentacles. Mistletoe, or the Lovers. Knight of Gifts, or the Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Good Cheer, or the Eight of Cups. The Three of Good Cheer, or the Three of Cups. Three of Canes, or the Three of Swords. With the Seven of Good Cheer, or the Seven of Cups. The King of Gifts, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Good Cheer, which is the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Candles, the Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Child. This will obviously not resonate with all Scorpios, but Spirit focuses on who needs this message more than anyone else, okay? And this is the message that's coming through. If you are somebody who has Scorpio placements, with the Seven of Cups, there is somebody you want to be with. I would say, I'm sorry, there's like wax on my nails because I'm over here doing candles and sorry. Anywho, there's somebody you want to be with. But with the Hanged Man here, you see how he's partially covering his face? It's almost like you're in the energy of if not feeling ready yet, putting things on hold. Even if love is here now, this person is here now. You could be, see, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who has Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, or at least they come off that way, stable, steady. But with the Knight of Candles, you're coming across a little bit more fiery, a little bit more passionate. But you are falling in love with this person. Yeah, and you know that Ace of Swords. But I think you put an end to it. It's weird because remember the message we just got? This has to do with the way you see abundance. And then from what I see in the cards, this may have something to do with some of you staying in a connection out of fear that you won't have enough, that you won't be able to make it without your current relationship. Because I see third party. You've emotionally checked out from the connection you're in. You may even be spying on the person you love, or you may be watching this person. But you're holding on to your daily life right now. You're holding on to where you're at. You'd rather have this fantasy of love because you feel like you're not ready. You're not a match to this king. Now, just so you know, I don't think a king of pentacles is going to care. But you are in the energy of, well, I care. And I'm not a match to this person. The thing is that you're hurting yourself, Scorpio, but you're not just hurting yourself. You're hurting other people in the process. Because whoever you're staying with that may think you're staying with them out of love, you're not emotionally there. Emotionally, you're miles away. I don't know how far the person you love is, but that's where your heart is. You may even be friends with this person. They may be near you. But you're in the energy of trying to pass it off like, no, we're just friends. And if you're not friends with them, you may move in the same social circles. There's a constant pain here because you feel the most emotional fulfillment, the 7 and the 3 with this person, with the sun here. But you're also like, nope. This is interesting. Let's see. Clarify the 7 of good cheer, the 7 of cups. Clarify the 7 of good cheer. The 9 of swords, the star, and the page of wands. With the knight of swords, the 4 of wands, the magician, 6 of sea. I feel like you rushed into some sort of relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be recent. For some of you, you might have rushed into this commitment maybe when you were in college, or it could have been recently. Excuse me. But there was some sort of rush for a relationship because you felt like this relationship is everything I want. It's got everything I need. But to you, what everything was 6 of Pentacles. And now that's what's got you caught. Because you're used to being provided for, you're used to being taken care of. And so it's putting you in the place of being somebody who is playing with another person's heart, with 2 people's heart, actually. Now take it as it resonates. This could be you or the person you're with if you're in a relationship. This is somebody. There's 3 people in this reading. You're either the person that's staying with someone because they're providing for you. You're either the person that's providing for someone who's staying with you but has their heart with someone else. Or you are the third person looking into the relationship. One of the 2. But the relationship that we see here it was rushed. And now there's this anxiety of what do I do? Because the wish, my person, the wish I have, the one I wish for, the one I yearn for, I wish I had the courage to go after them. And the thing is, you're already at the 9 of swords. So mentally, you're hesitating about what to say, but you already know it's over because the 9 and the knight is the 10. And we saw the 10 over here too. The 10 of canes is the 10 of swords. So you already know that this connection is over where you're at. You already know it's over. You already know it's not going anywhere. But you don't want to openly admit it. You don't want to you're scared. Which is why the Strength card is here, because it's going to require courage and bravery for you to step outside your comfort zone and say the truth and say, you know what? And this could be either way. If you are the person in the relationship, you may be aware that your partner's doing this and you're scared to say the truth. You're scared to say, look, I know that you're actually miles away. In your head, in your heart, you're miles away. Or if you're the third person, you know that your person is committed, but you don't want to talk about it because maybe this person helps you pay your bills, helps you. There's some sort of security here. And I feel it's financial that has you in a place where you actually don't want to be. Clarify Strength card. Wow. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Again, guys. Really? Twice? You're playing with people's emotions, I'm telling you. Because I think that I don't see you doing it intentionally. It's not like you're setting out to break people's hearts. But you are, and I'm going to call you out a little bit, Scorpio. Actually, a lot, because this may hurt, but I'm going to say it because that's my job. You're being selfish. This is selfish. Because you are choosing, sorry, this is irritating me. You are choosing to stay in a connection where you're not happy, you're not making someone else happy, and there's a third person who is also unhappy. But you feel safe. Financially, you feel safe where you're at. So that's where you stay. And it could be that this King of Gifts could be the person you're in a connection with, because they would be abundant, right? And so you're holding on to that because you're like, yep, this is my person, but that's not who you love. And that's not, you're effectively lying to both yourself and that person and the third party. Because passion, the connection, it's elsewhere. Seven of Pentacles. You've already invested into this person in some way. You may communicate with this person a lot. Yeah, you've done a lot of communication to where now you've got memories. Sweet, sweet memories. With the Page of Swords, you may spy on them too. But with the Strength card, I feel like you're misinterpreting the definition of strength right now. I think you are under the belief that strength means, oh, you must be so strong because you can stay away from the person you love. That must mean you are so strong. No, not in this case, Scorpio. The fact that the Three of Swords is here twice tells us that this show of strength that you think you're doing is not only detrimental and pernicious to everyone involved, it's going to be karmic. It'll come back on you later. Because this is Saturn and Libra. With Saturn in Libra, it means lessons in love. So right now, you are being a lesson to someone else. But eventually, the lesson will come around. Because this is you're behaving in Page of Swords energy. Like you're almost like, let's explore. But almost, I'm getting the image of a kid who's like, let's say that, we're seeing a lot of snow and ice in these pictures, right? But you see how this little child does not have shoes on? They have very light clothing for somebody who's playing in the snow. It's like you're towing the line. And look, the Page of Swords came out twice. So you are in the energy of, I'm just going to let my inner child have fun. What's the harm in that? But if your inner child having fun hurts someone else, yeah, that's going to be a problem, Scorpio. That's going to be a problem. You're acting in a way that later on you're going to get sick. So if this was you, out in the snow with no light clothing, barefoot in the snow, it's going to lead to consequences. That's just how things are. It's not that the universe is setting you up that way. You are setting yourself up that way. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Canes. Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. Oh, yeah. And the Two of Cups. With the Four of Cups. Yeah, you think you're being strong. You think you're being strong by rejecting the person that you care for. And yet, that's where your heart is. And because that's where your heart is and you're rejecting them, you think you are doing this great service. I don't think you... I have a feeling your definition of loyalty is a little skewed. Okay, let me explain. If you have a friend and this friend tells you, hey, I started texting with your man, or this is a guy, right? I started texting with your girl. For some people, that wouldn't bother them. For others, that'd be like, why? Why do you need to be texting my person? But they say, hey, nothing sexual, right? We're just friends. Okay. But wouldn't that still raise a little red flag? Look, I'm a Scorpio Venus. It would raise a flag for me. I'd be like, why the fuck do you need to be texting my friend? But people who are very technical, like you seem to be, would be like, there's nothing sexual there. You have no reason to be upset. Okay. But then it becomes an everyday thing. Every day they're texting with this person. They're like, hey, we have not slept together. There is no reason for you to be getting upset. Okay. And then they start exchanging gifts. They're building emotional intimacy. Just because there's no physical intimacy here, this is what's happening in their heads, maybe. This is what's happening in their hearts. Clearly, it's what's happening here. But I don't know if you understand. I'm not going to be surprised at all if the Seven of Swords comes out or the Five of Swords, because this is self-deception. And the irony is, I don't think you're deceiving yourself. I think you're very clear on what's happening. But you're being very technical because this is your king. I kind of felt it, and yeah, we just verified it. Because you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. This is your husband, or this is your boyfriend, or take gender as a, I'm not talking about gender. This is your partner. Let's put it that way. Male or female, doesn't fucking matter. And you're sitting here saying, I'm so strong because I'm holding back from the person I truly love. I'm holding back from the love of my life. How is that loyalty? When your mind, your heart, your soul is somewhere else. The only part that this person has is maybe your physical body. But your Four of Cups, you're already not present. You're emotionally checked out. In fact, with all these drinks here, you might be drinking a lot. Because you're already emotionally checked out from the connection with this king. or vice versa, right? But either way, the lack of loyalty is already present. You may be able to soothe your conscience by saying, well, we haven't slept together. But you already know that something's off. You already know you're doing wrong. The Eight of Swords is already there. The Nine of Swords. Look at this. You already know what you're doing. It's already bothering you, but you just don't want to face it. You'd rather stay in la la land saying, no, 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 we never crossed that line. And you know what? I'm going to tell you from personal experience. I actually did this. When I was married, I did this. That seems ages ago, but still, I was in an unhappy marriage. I wasn't getting attention. There was a lot of things that I could use as an excuse for why it happened. But when I told my husband, I can bet, I'm telling you that he was just as devastated as if I had physically lain with another person, because the emotional betrayal is already present. And you know how you'll know? You'll know if you're betraying your partner if you get to the point where you start hiding how much you're interacting with this other person. If you don't hide it, then you're just outright have no shame. But I have a feeling you do have shame, because we have the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords here. You feel some kind of way about it, but you just don't want to think about it. You want to be like, no, I have rejected the person. See, you're in denial. Oh, denial's never a good place to be. Let's see. What else? Clarify the Sun. The Hermit. Clarify the Sun. Strength card again. King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Wow. With the Ten of Cups. So you're in the energy of, why not have the best of both worlds? I don't understand why I can't have the best of both worlds. Whoever this Hermit is, they are somebody you respect. This feels like the third party. They're somebody you respect. Their intelligence, their wisdom is great. I think you really respect them. Not only do you love them, you respect them. You have them in high esteem. You may come to them for advice. You may come to them for to learn. But you're sitting here thinking, this is the ultimate happiness. Being connected to this person is the ultimate happiness. And yet look how strong I am that I don't fuck this person. I don't sleep with them. Isn't that amazing? No. No, it's not really. Because we both know that you're juggling. We both know that you've been sorely tempted to sleep with this person. With the Two of Pentacles, it's something that's gone into your mind and you're just like, ooh, because look at this. The energy of romance, but it's not with your current partner. It's with someone else. So you want to have the best of both worlds because you want to be provided for and cared for by this king or by this queen, whichever where you're at. Because it could be the other way around. It's just that this king didn't show up in the spread. The queen did. That's why I'm saying that. But this could be the masculine, the one that is staying in a connection of somebody who cooks and cleans and does all the mom work, and then they go and have this other person on the side where they have these great intellectual conversations and emotional connection. And, you know, it's like somebody who's like, yeah, I got the best of both worlds. Why would I quit? Without thinking of the effect this is having on everybody else involved. It's self-centered without intentionally being so. Clarify Eight of Gifts, Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. The World. And the Four of Cups. Again, the Eight of Cups. Look, I told you. The Eight of Cups is here twice. You have emotionally checked out from whatever connection you're in. But you could also see the person you're connecting with as somebody who can take care of themselves, whereas you can't. You maybe have to work for a living, or maybe they don't, or maybe you have to, whatever it is, you feel like that's not for me, or being single isn't for me. But this is the World card. This is Saturn. Saturn is teaching you a lesson, Scorpio. I just don't think you're paying attention to the right thing. I think you're taking the wrong lesson from what Saturn's trying to show you, but keep in mind, Saturn is patient. Just because you don't understand now doesn't mean you won't understand ever. Because the Eight of Pentacles, he's showing you something you need to work on in your daily life. Something that has come to an end. Have you, with the Nine of Pentacles, have you learned to take care of yourself? Have you learned to be independent? And if not, why is this still something you're not working on? If you were independent, you'd be able to pursue this love connection wholeheartedly. But for now, you're kind of half-assing both connections. Clarify the mistletoe. The Five of Wands. Ooh. Okay, this one wanted to come out. The Hanged Man. And the Three of Wands. I'm telling you. With Temperance. Like I said. Ooh. Scorpio. Like I said, you want the best of both worlds. But I have a feeling Spirit is about to intervene. Because I don't know how long this has been going on. But Saturn gives us time. He is the father of time. So he's got nothing but time. He'll be like, oh, okay, I'll give you time to figure it out. And if time passes and we still don't get the picture, he'll show us. Just by the time Saturn shows you something, it might be a little bit rougher than if you had just learned it yourself. So I'm going to give an example. If you have, let's say Saturn is showing you, because this is part of what he's showing you right now. If I were you, I would tend to your abundance. I would start setting intentions. I would start planning. I would start, preparing. He's giving you a warning. And if you ask, well, why would he be giving me a warning? Well, this here is Saturn too. But Temperance is the only card that can counterbalance the devil. The devil is indulgence. The devil is an excess, focusing only on the material. In this case, right? Not always, but right now. This is the dark side of Saturn. This side of Saturn is teaching a lesson. And Temperance is learn to balance yourself because something is about to crash and fall. What's about to crash and fall? Your foundation. Look at this. Ten of Swords. It's about to end. You already know it and you refuse to see it. Six of Pentacles. Your coins are about to run out. And Saturn is giving you one last warning. It's like, I have a feel. Look, this is just channeling. I don't see it here yet, but I have a feeling Saturn has been dropping signs. Either number synchronicities, tarot readings, signs. He's been dropping signs somewhere, telling you need to start looking at your abundance. You need to start looking at your scarcity mindset. You need to start looking at what you're doing with your life. And it might be a part of the reason why you're in this Nine of Swords. You feel something coming, but you're doing the ostrich thing of sticking their head in the sand to not face the danger. That doesn't mean the danger left. It means that they're going to start eating your ass first because your head is in the sand. So Saturn is giving you a warning. If not, if you want to dive into the sand head first while your ass is up in the air, guess what's about to happen? Yep. Because you know what this is. You know what this connection is. And you're acting like it's nothing. You're challenging this reality. You're challenging reality. You're challenging the truth of what you know. So you're gaslighting yourself and everybody else involved because you don't want things to change. You don't want to move. Because remember, that was over here too. But with the Three of Wands, I suggest you start looking to the future. I suggest you start preparing yourself for a life without support. And if it scares you, good. I hope that helps you get your life together, because this is a warning. I am here to give you the warning. Instead of it catching you completely off guard, this is giving you the opportunity to go get your shit together. Let's see what this Knight of Gifts is about, because I don't know if that's you or someone else. Clarify Knight of Gifts. Nine of Cups. Look, what did I tell you? I knew that Five of Swords would show up. And the Four of Swords. The Six of Pentacles. Over here, this person shows up as a king, right? But on the table, they're showing up as a knight while you're showing up as a queen. So this may be somebody younger than you in age, or they're just easier for you to manipulate. The problem with that is that just because somebody is easy for you to manipulate doesn't mean that nobody else is going to hold you accountable. Saturn is here, and let me tell you, Saturn is the last one you want holding you accountable. How do you think I learned my lessons? Saturn whooped my ass, like from here to Timbuktu and all the way back. But I'll tell you what, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson about loyalty, fidelity, devotion. I learned all of that. I learned about integrity and honesty, and I learned the hard way, but maybe you do too. You will too, because of the Nine of Cups, you're with someone that you know you can control. With the Five of Swords, you feel like you can control this person. And they give you everything you want, or you can take everything you want from them. But this person is healing. See, and the funny thing is, Spirit has been trying to guide you to heal too, because we got the Three of Swords with the Page of Swords, and it's been trying to guide you towards that, but you're being very resistant because you know that healing means you've got to step up. And you're like, no, because look, 5 and the 4 is the 9. You're not sure you're ready to end cycles of who you are. So you're denying it. So Saturn's taking another route. Saturn has been warning you, and you're denying it. So Saturn is like, okay, well, let's address this Knight of Pentacles then. Let's ask him why he's sitting here being generous. Does he not have anything he wants to invest in? Six of Wands. I have a feeling Saturn is at play. I just don't know exactly what, because see here, Saturn is very strategic, structured. He's got something up his sleeve. It's just he's not showing it. He's not showing his hand because, remember, the Tower was there. He's not about to tell you what it's going to be, but he's healing this Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Good Cheer. The Fool. Clarify the Eight of Good Cheer. Look at that, the Knight of Pentacles. I told you. The Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card. with the High Priestess. Ooh, child. I don't think, you know why you've gotten away with this up until now? Because your person is just as checked out from the connection as you are. But see, there's a High Priestess here. And this may be somebody who is a spirit guide to this Knight of Pentacles. So this may be like a goddess of some sort. This could be an ancestor, possibly feminine because it's a influential woman. Could be an ancestor that's guiding this Knight of Pentacles. Whatever it is, there's somebody here who's just as knowledgeable as this Hermit. The difference is the Hermit gives knowledge freely, not the High Priestess. With the High Priestess, you got to work for it. She will only ask what you ask. She will only answer what you ask. But she is helping this Knight of Pentacles address why they're checked out. Why they're in a commitment that they're checked. Look at that. They're growing. They are growing. They start off as a Knight. That's why on the table they show up as a Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. But with this queen, could be a queen, with this High Priestess's help, they're turning into a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. They're just in gestation right now. And you may not see it because a lot of this is happening internally. This is happening inside of them. All of a sudden, they're going to pop out of their little chrysalis a motherfucking king, and you never saw it coming. They have begun their fool's journey. They have begun their search for answers. They're taking leaps of faith that you may not see because you are still seeing them as a knight. Well, they're just as checked out as you are. That's why they don't really care that you're checked out. But with the Justice card, if this is a marriage, divorce is imminent. If this resonates with you. If you know that your marriage is fine, obviously this does not resonate with you. This will resonate with you if you know what I'm talking about here. See, this is one of the reasons I learned that it's better it's just better say the truth. The truth always comes out anyways. Clarify, three of good cups. Three of good cups. Three of good cheer. Look, the Hierophant. Clarify, three of good cheer. Wow, with the Ten of Swords. The Devil and Temperance. I told you. With the Empress. Yep. Look. This is, if you are the Scorpio I'm reading for right now, and you're this person, this may be a triggering reading, but I'm just the messenger, okay? Y'all have to learn to not shoot the messenger, because I'm not responsible for the stories that come out. I'm just the voice of them. But you've been having this King of Pentacles and a third party. With the Hierophant here, this is a marriage. Justice card, right? Contracts. For some, it'll just be a really heavy commitment. Maybe y'all are engaged. Maybe y'all have, I don't know, Ten of Swords. You already know it's over. You just don't want to accept it. You don't want to let go. With the Devil card here, you're in this energy of, I'm never letting go. And the universe is like, bet. Okay, bet. You don't have to let go. I think you're counting on the fact that this knight will also never let go. But this is where the Tower comes in. This is where Saturn has outsmarted you. Because Saturn's like, surprise, motherfucker. I brought this knight and Empress. Now they have a choice. If they want to become the Emperor, because up until now, this High Priestess, this spirit guide, has been helping them turn into a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles. They were already a King of Swords. They were very close to accomplishing all 4 kings. And a whole new start beckons. And look, 3 of Swords. You've been secretive. And Saturn is like, look, this is going to happen one way or another. I gave you time. I gave you warnings. I gave you signs to stop playing with people, because this is Saturn again. So you may not walk away from this night, but the night will walk away from you. Either way, I'm telling you, you can't outsmart Saturn. It'll be a checkmate either way. Clarify 3 of Swords, or 3 of Canes. And this is, I don't think this is hurtful, because I don't see you being in love with the Knight. So I'm not saying anything you don't already know. I think the only thing that may shock you is that this person may walk away from you. In fact, you may laugh and be like, that person's never walking away from me. Okay. Okay. Just remember. 7 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Clarify 3 of Swords, or 3 of Canes. Ten of Cups. With the 5 of Pentacles, the Sun card, the 10 of Pentacles. So the same dilemma you've had, where you've kind of been juggling between this King of Swords, who is also the Knight of Pentacles, who is also the King of Pentacles, who's also the, who was it, the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. You've been juggling between this person and whoever your other person is, your Hermit. Well, Spirit's like, well, now we're going to present that same situation to the Knight. What's the Knight going to do? Then they also presented the Knight with an Empress. Somebody who was like the sun, just like this person is the sun to you. It's like this Hermit is the sun to you. They showed this person you can have stability either way. Look at that. I'm telling you, same situation. Now it's on the other side. They have also met somebody that they feel like an emperor around. They feel so much growth being around this person. And then, boom, Spirit took them out of this Knight's life. 5 of Pentacles. Now they're cut off. They could be dealing with the Queen of Swords who blocked them, or they blocked this Queen of Swords. Maybe they're fighting it because they're trying to fight the, save this connection. But damage has been done. 10 of Cups. Because they weren't happy here either. They were also emotionally checked out. And Spirit gave them a taste. A 10 of Cups, Sun card. Gave them a taste of what it would be like to be with someone where there would be stability and happiness. Total emotional fulfillment. And then cut it off. It's giving them the choice. Are you going to stay or are you going to go? And if I were you, whichever side of this you're on, I would start looking at my independence. Because this is how I learned independence too. Saturn put me through some shit and I had to learn. So I am one of the ones that can tell you right now, he does not care for excuses. I know you probably have many excuses why you're doing this, but Saturn doesn't give a fuck. And you don't have to tell me because I'm just the messenger. I'm not judging you. That's why I put my own story out there, because I want you guys to know I know what this feels like. I am not speaking from a place of judgment. I am just telling you the facts. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I hope you gain wisdom, and I hope you make the best decisions for yourself and everyone else involved as well. Okay? That's what I got for you. And as usual, I look forward to feedback. Bye-bye.